Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Oklahoma Sooners will get the first crack on offense today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected. When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first.
Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
The Sooners line it up with first and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So UMass and its offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Nice grab. It's Wagner. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That completion sets up a third down play. To throw, it's Zimmerman. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally. It can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The short completion of the tight end.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision?
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
The Sooners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, and it's incomplete.
Man, you gotta love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find the receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Zimmerman. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made wide open way downfield. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, UMass.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner tackled right there. That's when we start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. The Sooners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Another Oklahoma receiver.
Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The offense really clicking here. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that one's picked off. What a play. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
that offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The UMass offense takes the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
It's a quick grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. That completion sets up an important third down play. To throw, it's Zimmerman. The tight end has got it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Gomez. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Quarterback operating an empty set.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He finds his man. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And this will be fair caught about the 15. And the UMass offense is back out there. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Bringing pressure. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Kick is up and no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game, and we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime.
The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The game makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Zimmerman. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. You set it down to the offense, first and 10. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And this one is right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And the catch is made. He'd have been better off dropping it. There's a loss on the play.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds, and he'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Jefferson.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Completion makes it second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jefferson. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The UMass offense takes the field now. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they bring him down right at the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
To the air, it's Zimmerman. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Ball handed off, but only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UMass offense is back out there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air, it's Zimmerman. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the running back takes the handoff. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. The shotgun running play call. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Minutemen offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Zimmerman. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 1st down and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock,
and plan the victory celebration. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.